Hi guys, my name is Aniston. Today I'm going to give you a brief tour of La Casa Oceanfront Estate in Cozumel, Mexico. So, to get here, they take you on a ride on an air conditioned bus and they'll drop you off at the front gate with your tour guide. And when you go through the gate, you see this beautiful estate. And not only is it beautiful, but it has so much to offer. They offer snorkeling, a full lunch with drinks. I had pineapple juice and it was really good. They even offer a cooking class where they show you how to make fresh guacamole, which I think is really cool. They offer cold towels upon request, and they even provide free Wi Fi. Now, this over here is really cool. It's to my traveler of the future. You can write down a message to yourself and you can read it again if you ever return to La Casa. As you make your way this way, on the left, you'll be able to see the kitchen where they make your lunch. My family and I, we had the grouper and it was so good. It was so fresh. You can tell that they spent a lot of time preparing it. So, whenever you get here, your tour guide will come up to you and he will take your order. He'll give you a few options of what you can have for lunch, and they will come to you and they'll let you know whenever your food's ready. And all you have to do is just walk over to this beautiful seating area facing the water and sit down, and they'll bring your food to you. They even bring you dessert at the end of the meal. We unfortunately missed that because we were trying our best to just see everything before we ran out of time, but it was absolutely incredible. I mean, look at the chairs. It's so beautiful. There were so many options for seating. This is easily one of my favorite places and my favorite all-inclusives that I have ever been to. So, in the next few clips, I'm going to show you some of the things that La Casa has to offer, including the beautiful architecture. So, over here, some more seating for the food. And then this is where you can actually get a massage. My grandmother got one and she said it was incredible. She actually spent extra money to add on 30 minutes to her massage. I think it started at 85, which honestly isn't that bad. She said it was a deep tissue massage and she really enjoyed it. Over here, they have some day beds overlooking the water, which I think is incredible. And I wish that we would have had more time to sit over here. We actually chose to sit by the pool, which I'll show you in just a minute. So, over here is actually where you are going to be able to snorkel. You do have to snorkel with a life jacket. However, the family that I went with said that this was easily the best snorkeling that they had ever done. They said there were so many different types of fish. Here are the steps that you take to get down. They snorkeled for as long as they possibly could. I don't even think they sat by the pool because they said it was so beautiful and there were so many different things to see. They recorded a lot on their underwater camera, so they had so much to show us. I also want to make sure that I take a second to add that the staff was absolutely incredible. There were photographers walking around and taking pictures with your consent, and you had the option as to whether you'd like to purchase them or not. The staff was constantly walking around and making sure that you had everything that you needed, but they also weren't being too naggy. And over here were the outdoor showers. They were very, very clean, which is super important to me. And behind them are some day beds that are in the shade. So if you don't want to be out in the sun too long and you just want to relax, there's the perfect area for you. Making our way toward the restrooms, I want to say that they were so clean. I didn't get any videos of the inside because there were people in there and I didn't want to be disrespectful, but they were air conditioned. It was one of the nicest bathrooms at a resort that I have ever been to. And look at those sinks. Aren't those so cool? I took so many pictures. Making our way toward the pool, you get to see the beautiful water of Cozumel. This was easily my favorite part, just being able to relax and to hear the ocean and to look at the water. That's not something that you get to see all the time, and it's incredible to see the beauty of God's creations. But this pool was so beautiful. It was an infinity pool. The water wasn't too cold, it wasn't too hot. And like I said, you get to overlook the water, which was my favorite part. This is where we chose to stay. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.